in today's video, Huawei Pure 70 Ultra X Mesh premium box and also free Buds Pro, free if you pre-order. Wow. The box itself smells ultra premium and feels very premium. Wow. Wow. All right. Accessories. Wow. Wow. Look at that case. Talk about presentation. And it smells. All right. What is that? Look at that technology. Huawei is always up and ahead of everyone else in the market. They have the best technology out there. 100 watt and double. USB Type-C and USB Type-A if you wanted to. They always ahead, way ahead everyone else. And of course, USB Type-C cable to USB Type-C. Check out that case. What is that? All right, QR code. Pause the video if you want to scan. Wait a minute. Of course, we do have a manual. There's an instant manual and a SIM card too. Wow, check out that case. And it feels soft, like silk. Oh, wow. Wow. Why it's so huge? Well, we're going to find out really soon. But now at the front, it feels very nice in the hand. It's not too wide. But of course, the top is a bit heavier than the bottom, so you can feel the difference in a way. Anyway, we have a power button, which is at the very edge of my finger, and the volume buttons, which are beyond comfortable pressing. You have to like reach, which is not great. They should be a bit lower. Not sure why it's so high. 2 antennas. We do have microphone, another antenna, ear blaster, and another antenna. 2 antennas on the left, and on the bottom we do have SIM card tray, antenna, microphone, USB Type-C, antenna, and the speaker. And of course, again, telephoto, the main lens, I think with a different, with a move aperture, like you see that you can move aperture, and another free, and of course, flash. The main question is a case going to protect a camera and the screen? Let's put it on, okay, with or without? I think both ways looks awesome. That is something which you rarely see in smartphones world. Something beautiful. It's a conversation piece. And now the camera bump, it's not so in your eye. Anyway, is it going to protect your camera? No, it is not protecting your camera. Is it going to protect your screen? No, it is not protecting your screen at all. Well, it is kinda if you drop it, God forbid, on the corner, on the side like that. Then yes, other than that, no. Like you can see, it is very reflective. Not like in the Galaxy series. And fingerprint sensor. Bam. Again. Bam. Responsive. And of course, we do have Huawei news. I'm in Poland, so this will be a Polish news. If you're in a different country, it will have a different news. You know, it will recognize where you are by the GPS. Okay, but the device itself, 120 Hertz, very smooth. Now you see, if you go to display and brightness, of course, it's very dim for the camera. If you go, wow, all the way, that's like insanely bright. Let me go back for the camera. Going back. There you go. Still in focus. Okay, great. We do have dark mode, instant, or by the time. You can set the time to get into night and dark. Eye comfort if you wanted to. Okay, many features. Display size, also by the time you can change it. Screen resolution, I've set it on high. You can do smart or low to preserve battery. I'm going all the way. And screen refresh rate, also dynamic, high, and standard. Of course, I'm going high on 120 Hz all the time, and that's what it is. More display settings, full screen display, HDR image. Oh yeah, cut out if you want. If you don't like that circle for the camera, yeah? But no, just leave it like it was. Okay, senior mode and always on display. Battery, and there's a performance mode for 10 hours. We have 44% battery. Power saving mode, wireless reverse charging, if you wanted to. Okay, let's forget it. And show battery percentage, launch manager, battery health, more battery settings. Battery life is decent. Okay, more than decent, because I was testing this smartphone yesterday for the camera test, and it survived better than most of the flagships. So it's not decent. It's great. That's what I meant. Of course, I pre-install a Google Wallet, YouTube by the Gbox. In Gbox, you could have most of the apps, but there are some problems. For example, Google Wallet. Choose the account. It won't work. Well, I tried to pre-install that app again and again, and it didn't work. It just stuck in the choose your account, so that's not going to work. Unfortunately, that's a bummer. And also no 5G, only 4G. It is not great. You will hear a small noise. Switching to the night mode, like you can see, the night mode is not limited by any means. We do have all the lenses available. And I like that it's a straight line. It's not curved. Well, maybe a little bit upwards. It's much better than curved downwards. We do have snapshot. We do have portrait. And in the portrait, if we switch to the front-facing camera, like you notice, we have 3 different settings. The main lens, 1x. I mean, it's the same lens, but we can do wider, 0.8, and even wider. Such a wide front-facing camera is great for vloggers. Fantastic for vloggers. I think this is one of the widest cameras like that. And also, it's amazing, because I think that's the one and only camera in the world like that. Autofocus is available. I didn't see any other smartphone have that. Only Huawei. Okay, this autofocus is maybe not like in Samsung, but you can do a macro with it. It's not. But still available. Alright. Photo. Photo, basically the same, because why not? And we do have shortcuts on the right side, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, there is no 16:9. Wonder why. But shortcuts are super cool. You don't have to reach with another hand if your other hand is busy or I don't know what you're doing. You have flash, you have filters, you have all kinds of stuff. Filters? So many of them. Oh, this one with glare. Black and white, like I'm dead. Or pink. All right. Couple of filters. That's very nice. All right, let's go back. Going back to the portrait, we do have beauty mode and stuff like that. All right. Switching to the main lens, and in wide angle, we do have autofocus in wide angle. And that is awesome. I think every smartphone should have that. Great for filming, because in video is also available. All right. Main lens, 2x, 3x. Oh, it's nice. 10x, that's a macro, and we do have a lot of noise already. And you can go all the way to 100x, but I mean, the subject is too close. And I will make a separate video for the camera walkthrough, so let's move on. In a video, 4K 60, that's the maximum. Beauty mode, if you have extra stabilization, it's only Full HD, 60. Of course, same zooming, same autofocus. It won't go all the way to 100x, but 15x on the 4K 30 and 4K 60 10x. You can switch lenses during the recording. That is fantastic. Front and back is unfortunately not available this time. I wonder why, but it's not available. You have to turn it off and then switch. 4K 60 front-facing camera, also pretty nice. We do have Pro, and in the Pro you can focus assist light. You do have focus assist, and plug in the Pro, RAW, and switch to a video if you wanted to. And in the mode department, we do have dual view. It means two cameras at the same time. You can switch whatever you like. You can put it in the middle if you wanted to. That's also great for vlogging. Also, you can switch lenses. Multicam, if you have more than two devices. More than one device. It can connect to. High res. But you can see slow. Most of the high res cameras are like, bam, fast. This is like 5 seconds you have to wait. So, in the smartphone world, when everything must be quick, I prefer, photos came out great, but holding the camera for 3 seconds, I don't know. We have the panorama, super macro, aperture, Huawei, aperture. And the camera itself have moving aperture, and the whole thing is also moving. Let me show you the aperture first. Have a look at the middle of the camera. Maybe I will make a little bit of zoom. The middle, see? The lens itself. Let me just show it to you. This is 1.6, 2, 2.8, and 4. Again, 1.6. See? That's the physical aperture. Slow motion. Let's hit that super macro. I mean, you could just use a telephoto or wide angle. It's basically the same. But let me show you some samples for photo and video, and there will be a link in the description for you to download original, one-of-a-kind photos and maybe even videos without any compression. This is wide-angle lens. Vlogging style. Live from the smartphone. This is how it's going to look like in a wide-angle lens. Wide-angle lens. Well, we do have autofocus in wide-angle lens, which is cool. So we can do macro. See? Which is really cool. Also a telephoto, which is also really cool. Okay, this is 4K 60, yeah, it is. And the front-facing camera also in 4K 60, you can go very wide, full length of my arm, very wide. I like it. Okay, it does have autofocus, but it's very, very slow. You have to be like... Okay, it is very slow. That's what it is. But full length of my arm, a wide angle, you know. Let's continue. But stop, this is supposed to be only an unboxing experience, not a full review. The full review coming soon, and of course a camera test. Well, I noticed an issue, overheating issue, which is significant, but this will be in the camera review. The device also has a beautiful sounding speakers, one of the best sounding speakers. Hey, But let's leave it for the full review. You know what I noticed? Wireless headphones. I use a Buds, Galaxy Buds Pro. And they sound tremendously with Huawei. Way better than on the Samsung smartphones itself. But without the Samsung app. Just, I know you lose tons of features, but they sound brilliant. So it must be a really good deck inside. The whole thing, the whole experience is great. It's a fresh air from the boring smartphones which we have in 2024. They're all the same. This one is different. Beautiful and different.